Okay, let's get started with the discussion on the second shloka of Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Jayatu jayatu devo devakī-nandano jayatu jayatu Krishna Vrsni śa-pradīpah jayatu jayatu megha-śyāmalah komalāńgo jayatu jayatu thvī-bhāra-nāśo mukundah.
So nice shloka, Prabhuji, this one. Even Tanvish is also reciting it when I am reciting.
Yeah, it's a very nice shloka.
Very, very nice. Very melodious.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So for those of you who don't know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Amita, I'm not sure if you know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is an incarnation of Sri Krishna himself, who appeared in the beginning of Kali Yuga, not in the beginning of Kali Yuga, about 500 years ago. He appeared in West Bengal region. He appeared as a devotee to propagate Krishna consciousness, to spread holy name, chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and to teach us how to practice this bhakti. In all the other avatars, in all the previous yugas, Bhagavan appears as Bhagavan only, like Ramachandra, Krishna, Narsimhavatara, Vamana, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, and so on. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Avatara is so special that Krishna appeared as a devotee and he taught us how to practice bhakti. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he lived about 12 years in Puri. Okay, Jagannath Puri. And every year he would participate in the Ratha Yatra. And every year, when the Ratha Yatra starts, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he offers various prayers. He recites various stotrams, glorifying the Lord. I mean, he himself is the Lord, but he recites various stotrams to glorify the Lord. So first he would offer his obeisances. First he would offer his Dandavat Pranam, Sashtanga Namaskar, in front of the Ratha Yatra, in front of the Ratham, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. And then he would chant Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha, Jagadhitaya Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. That's the first prayer he would recite. And then immediately after that, he would recite this prayer, the second shloka from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Jayatu jayatu devo devakī-nandano jayatu jayatu Krishna Vrsni śa-pradīpah jayatu jayatu megha-śyāmalah komalāńgo jayatu jayatu thvī-bhāra-nāśo mukundah. And then he would recite Vishnu Sahasranama and various other, Brahma Samhita, Gopi Geet. He would recite various stotrams. So you know how special this shloka from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra is. The other day we saw Narada Muni reciting this shloka in Sri Krishna Tulabharam episode, and various people, various devotees recited this in many occasions. So it's a special prayer. You can recite this every day in front of your home mandir, or when you go to temple, you can recite this. So before we start our discussion today, I want to share something that I learned today about Vishnu Sahasranama. So, Annapurna, if you have Lasavi, you can bring her near you. I'm telling something about Vishnu Sahasranama. So, in all of your homes, if hi Lasavi, yeah, I'm telling something about Vishnu Sahasranama. So hear this for 5 minutes, okay? So in all of your homes, if you want to ask your children, do you want to eat food, or have you eaten food? Or let's say the wife wants to ask the husband, or the husband wants to ask the wife, have you eaten food, or do you want to eat food? What do you ask? Okay, let's start with Shiva. Now don't change anything, okay? Just tell whatever it is in your native language. Don't change anything for the Zoom call. Okay, so Shiva, what do you say? Tell the whole sentence.
ఏంటి తిన్నావా అని అడుగుతాము.
Okay, Annapurna.
ఇది ప్రభుజీ ఏం క్వశ్చన్ నేను వినలేదు సరిగ్గా ప్రభుజీ.
Let's say you want to ask Lasyavi, do you want to eat food? ఏమడుగుతారు మీరు?
రమ్మంటాను ప్రభుజీ, రండి అందరూ భోజనం చేయండి అంటాను డైనింగ్ టేబుల్ లో. అలా చెప్తాను, రండి భోజనం రెడీగా ఉందని.
ఓకే, వెరీ గుడ్.
అంటే ఫస్ట్ భోగం పెడుతున్నాం ఈ మధ్యన, దేవుడికి పెట్టేసి మళ్ళీ అందరికి అన్ని కలిపేసి మళ్ళీ అందరికి పిలిచి
సో భోజనం అంటారు, అంతేనా?
ప్రసాదం ఇప్పుడే ప్రసాదం అంటున్నాం.
అమిత, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, my mic was off. So do I have to say it in my native language?
What's your native language?
I'm Kashmiri. I'm a Kashmiri Pandit.
Oh, you're Kashmiri. Oh, you're Kashmiri Pandit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
The extinct species.
Okay, tell that in Hindi.
Okay, so I do tell, should I lay out the food for everybody?
Food.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bhojan.
Okay, Bhojan, something like Bhojan, right?
Something like Bhojan in Kashmiri.
Okay. Ankita?
So the question is, how do I tell my child to eat food? I didn't understand the question actually.
Yeah, the question is, if you want to ask your child, do you want to eat food, or have you eaten food?
ठीक है. I ask खाना खा लिया, खाना परोस दूं या खाना खाओगे?
Okay, good. Okay, so now what is the word for food in Sanskrit? That is what I learned today. I mean, there are many different words, but what I learned today is very beautiful. So I'm going to share that with you all. In Vishnu Sahasranama, there is this shloka. Let me share that shloka. यज्ञभृत यज्ञकृत यज्ञी यज्ञभुग यज्ञसाधनः यज्ञान्तकृत यज्ञगुह्यम् अन्नम् अन्नादमेव च. Lasavi, are you there?
Yeah, Prabhuji, she is there.
Lasavi, can you recite this?
यज्ञभृत यज्ञकृत यज्ञी यज्ञभुग यज्ञसाधनः यज्ञान्तकृत यज्ञगुह्यम् अन्नादमेव च.
Annam annada eva cha. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
So, can you read the translation also?
He bears the full brunt of the responsibility of taking the yajna to a successful completion. As the creator, he also created yajna as a means for devotees to reach him. He is the master of all the yajnas, and it is for him all the sacrifices are performed. It is he who consumes and enjoys the offerings made in the yajnas. He is the one who is sought through the yajnas. He provides not only the inspiration to perform yajnas, but also the resources to perform the yajnas. He is the one who concludes the yajnas fruitfully, and he is the hidden underlying spirit of the noblest of yajnas. He is eaten by all beings in his form as food, and he is the enjoyer of those who enjoy him.
Okay, very good. Very nicely. You recited very nicely, and translation also you read perfectly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lasik.
Thank you.
Okay. So now here Bhishma Dev is telling, this shloka, Vishnu Sahasranamam, is spoken by Bhishma Dev. Bhishma Dev is telling all the 1,000 names, the Sahasranama of Vishnu. Vishnu or Krishna, Narayana, right? So every word here is a name of the Supreme Lord. Like Yajna Brit, Yajna Krit, Yajni, Yajna Bhak, Yajna Sadhanaha, Yajnantakrit, Yajna Guhyam, Annam, Annada. These are the different names. Each word is a name of the Lord. So I was trying to understand the meaning of this shloka today. And Annam, you see the word Annam, it's the same word in Telugu also. Sanskrit name is Annam, Telugu also Annam. Annam is food. And what is Annam here in this shloka? It is a name of the Lord. Just like how we have Krishna, Rama, Narasimha, Gopala, Govinda, Damodara, Vasudeva, Narayana, Sankarshana, Achyuta, Ananta, Padmanabha, Trivikrama. Like that, he has a name, Annam. How beautiful it is. How beautiful it is. So, Telugu people, usually we say, Annam tintavamma, Annam tinnava. We ask like this. We use the word Annam. But sometimes what happens is, they want to, modernize it. They want to modernize or they want to polish it. So they think Annam is some old village type usage. So they try to avoid the word Annam. Instead, they will say Bhojanam or or something else. Or like how Shiva said Tinnava, or Ankita said Kana Kaliya, like that. Amita, what's the word in Kashmiri language?
Prabhuji, it's Annam. What do you call?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Annam?
Yes, it's because when the child has some solid food, we have
Yeah.
a special puja for that.
Yeah.
That's also named after Annam.
Anna Prasanna, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So this word is there in every Anna. The word Anna is there in every language. Hindi also, I think Anna is there. Hindi and many languages.
Devaki, we have Annapurna in our class.
In our class,
Annapurna.
Annapurna, yes. Annapurna, yes.
So Prabhu, for us, we worship Mata Annapurna as, Devi. We have Kirvani, like whom we call she's our Ishta Devi, Annapurna.
Nice.
So, yeah. So it's form of Mata Parvati.
Very nice, very nice. So Srividya, what do you call in Tamil? So when you want to ask Akshara that you want to eat food or have you eaten food, how do you ask?
We have a different word, probably. Sadam. Sadam Sapya.
Sadam.
Sadam. Yeah.
Oh, like Tair Sadam, like that.
Correct. Sadam means like Annam only.
Tair
Like
Sadam,
Perugannam. We say.
curd rice. Tair Sadam is curd rice.
Correct.
Okay. Sadam. So yeah, when I saw this, this shloka today, usually when we recite this shloka, right, we go very fast like this. I mean, even in many lyrics, if you find any PDF file or anything for Vishnu Sahasranama, you will not see the words split like this. Here the words are clearly split. So you will see the second line, you will see Yajna Guhyam, Annam, Annada, you will see everything combined. So people would generally recite like this. Yajna Grut Yajna Guhyam Annam Annada Evacha. So like that. So they don't even know whether They are saying Annam or Mannam, Guhyamannam, whatever it is. Even I used to recite like that. Only today, when I was learning the meaning of this shloka, this is shloka number 105. I came to know that Annam is a name of Vishnu. They say Annam Parabrahma Swarupam, right? We heard this many times. Annam Parabrahma Swarupam, we heard this many times. I used to think Annam is a Telugu word there, and then they are just saying that food is, is nothing but a form of the Lord. Food is to be considered very holy, very respectable. That's how I used to understand. But when I knew that it's a name of the Lord, so from today onwards, I'm going to ask my daughter, Annam Tintava, Annam Tinnava. So the more you use this word Annam, the more you are taking the name of the Lord. So Annam. So from today onwards, everybody in your home, no matter what language you speak, but use this word Annam, or if you want to say Anna is also fine. Annam, Anna. So instead of Kana or instead of Tinnava, something like that, instead of Bhojanam or Sadham, say Annam.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing.
Yeah, you will get the benefit of saying the name of the Lord. And this is how slowly, one by one, you add Krishna into your life.
Prabhuji, Annam is only referring to the white rice, right, Prabhuji? But if we eat some other tiffin item or something, we can't ask Annam.
No, generally anything that we eat can be called as Annam.
Okay.
Yeah. So just like in English sentence, do you want to eat food? Right? Whether you make upma, idli, dosa, or white rice, we use the same sentence, food only, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So like that, Annam means anything that you eat is called Annam. So you look at
Okay.
the last sentence here in the translation. The last sentence. He is eaten by all beings in his form as food. And he is the enjoyer of those who enjoy him. So Annam, if you look at the Sanskrit, the second line, the verse, Annam means the food. Annada. Annada means one who
eats
consumes
Annam.
that food. So in the form of Annam, we are consuming him. And when we take the second name, Annada, Annada is also another name of the Lord. When we call Annada, when we call the Supreme Lord using the name Annada, it indicates that he is eating all of us.
Prabhuji, you mentioned Da means giver, right? Is it something like giver of food or?
Yeah, so Da usually indicates giver, but here this Annada is, now actually it is Annat. Because of the Sandhi, there is Eva, right? Because of the Sandhi, it is in English, it is written as Annada, but the Sanskrit word is Annat. Annam Annat evacha. Yajñakrit yajña guhyam annam annata evacha.
There is
Annat.
Ta instead of Da.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So when the pralaya happens, when the dissolution happens, when the material world is annihilated, he eats up all the living entities. All the living entities, they go into the tummy of Mahavishnu. We will be hibernated for some time. And then when the creation happens, we will be born again. So
And
during,
Prabhuji, we are inside Vishnu, Prabhuji.
yeah, during Pralaya,
Mm-hmm.
when the Pralaya happens, all of us, we die, right? We all go
Yeah.
into Mahavishnu's tummy.
So Earth is located inside the Prabhuji Vishnu Bhagavan?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll be inside the Vishnu.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to share this. Okay, so with that, let's begin our important discussion today. We have 45 minutes. We should be able to complete the Vatsalya Prema of Devaki and Vasudeva. So I know we discussed about devakī-nandana, deva, devakī-nandana in the very beginning of this shloka. Little bit, we discussed little bit. But today we're going to spend some time exclusively on this, devakī-nandana. And also Deva, Devaki-nandana, so that we complete this first line thoroughly. So jayatu devo devakī-nandanoyam. So there are two names here, Deva and Devakī-nandana. Deva means the Supreme Personality of Godhead, God, Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. Devakī-nandana, it has two meanings. One is the son of Devaki. Other meaning is one who gives joy to Devaki. Okay, so we'll come to Devakī-nandana in a bit, but let's try to understand Deva for a couple of minutes. So the reason why Kulashekara Alvar is explicitly calling out this name Deva is to indicate that the personality who is born to Devaki, even though he appears like a human being, ordinary human being, but he is not ordinary. He is not a normal child. He is supreme. He is the supreme Lord, Deva. Because let's say somebody is reading this after 1,000 years from now, or after 5,000 years from now. So when they read this, they should not be mistaken that this is about an ordinary person. That's why he is explicitly using this word Deva. Jayatu devo devakī-nandanoyam. In Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna tells this. Avajananti mam mūda manushim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mamashrayam avyayam. So I'll show the shloka. Mama bhuta maheshwaram. Yeah. Avajananti mam mūda manushim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. So I'll recite two lines and you repeat after that, okay? Avajananti mam mūda manushim tanumashritam
Avajananti mamuda manushim tanumashritam
param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram.
param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram.
Yeah. Shiva, can you read the translation?
Yeah. Fools deride me when I descend in a human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as the Supreme Lord of all that be.
Yeah. So Krishna himself is telling that when I descend in human form, people may not recognize me. They might think that, oh, he's some human being with some supernatural powers. Duryodhana is an example, right? Krishna was right in front of Duryodhana and he could not recognize that Krishna is Bhagavan. In fact, Duryodhana even tried to arrest Krishna. And then he showed the Vishwarupa to Duryodhana. So that's why, to avoid confusion for all the time to come in future, Kulshekar Alvar is using this word deva, indicating that the person who he is talking about, the person who is born as a baby or as a child to Devaki, is not an ordinary child. He is the Supreme Bhagavan.
Devo means Bhagwan only, na Prabhuji? Devo means Bhagwan.
Bhagavan, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So now devakī-nandano. Okay. I mean, a lot more can be said about Deva, but we all know about Bhagavan. You know, he is the supreme creator, proprietor, enjoyer, maintainer, controller. So our goal in Krishna consciousness is to recognize this fact that everything emanates from him. Whatever I am consuming, whatever I am doing, everything is because of him. So we need to recognize Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. Now devakī-nandano. Okay. So devakī-nandano, the first meaning is son of Devaki. Second meaning is one who gives joy to Devaki. Nandanam iti Nandana. Nanda comes from the word Ananda. Okay. Ananda comes from the root word Nanda. So Nanda means joy. Ananda means unlimited joy. Like Rati, Arati. In the temple, you attend this ceremony, Arati ceremony, right? So that Arati ceremony, the word Arati, we discussed this in the past. Different people pronounce it differently. Some people say Harati, some people say Arti, different things. But the correct word is Arati. That means unlimited attraction. Rati means attraction. Arati means unlimited attraction. Similarly, Nanda means joy. Ananda, unlimited joy. In the temples on Janmashtami day, after the Maha-Arati, midnight, after Krishna is born, midnight 12 o'clock, Krishna was born midnight 12 o'clock. So they do little ceremony in the temple, and then they show baby Krishna's deity, indicating that Krishna was born, and then they do Maha-Arati to the deities, and then at the end of the Arati, everybody will say, Nand ke Anand Bhayo Jai Kannaya Lal ki, Nand ke Anand Bhayo Jai Kannaya Lal ki. Right? Have you listened to this before?
No, in the temple.
Yeah, in the temple. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So Nand ke Anand Bhayo Jai Kannaya Lal ki. So
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की
Hathi
नंद
Ghoda
की
Pal ki Jai Kannaya Lal ki. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. So devakī-nandano, one who gives joy to Devaki. Or Yashoda Nandana, one who gives joy to Yashoda. Nandana. Nandana means?
Nanduri Yokka Nandan.
Son of Nanda Maharaj, or one who gives joy to Nanda Maharaj. Okay? So, like that, different meanings. Radha-Nandan, or Radha-Nanda. There used to be one devotee in Seattle. He moved to India. Radha-Nanda Prabhu. Radha Ananda. One who gives joy to Radha Rani is Krishna. Okay, so like that. So Devaki. So who is this Devaki, and where is it mentioned? You know, in this shloka of Kulashekara Alvar, he is calling out this name of Krishna's mother, Devaki, Vasudeva Devaki. Okay, so let's see some other references where this word is used. This name Devaki is used. So the other day we recited this shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna Tattvam in one shloka from Canto 10, Chapter 90, Shloka number 48. Entire Krishna Leela is summarized in this one shloka. So here you can see the name Devaki. Jayati janani vaso devaki janmavado yaduvara parishatsvai dhurbirasyanna dharmam sthirachara vrijinagna susmita shrimukena vrajapuravanitānam vardhayan kamadevam. Okay. So here Devaki, indicating Devaki Janma. So Devaki has given Janma to Krishna. Jayati Janani Vaso Devaki Janmavado. All glories to that Krishna who was given birth by Devaki. So this is one reference. Another reference, the most famous Kunti prayer, Kunti Stuti. Krishnaya Vasudevaya devakī-nandanāya ca Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindhaya Namo Namaha. So Kunti is also calling here Devakī-nandana. Devakī-nandana. And then our Adi Shankaracharya in his Gita Dhyana Shloka in Gita Mahatmya from Padma Purana, he is also using the word Devaki. And this is also there in Krishna Ashtakam. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam devakī-bhāra-nāśo Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. All glories to that Krishna who is the Guru of this entire universe, who was the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. And here Devaki Paramanandam. He is that Krishna who gave unlimited joy to Devaki. Paramanandam, Anandam, they are like similar. Paramanandam is even higher than Anandam actually. The highest joy. Parama Anandam.
Ultimate, Prabhuji. Ultimate.
Ultimate, yes. There's nothing more than that. Parama Anandam. Devaki Paramanandam. There is another reference. In the Gita Mahatmya, Adi Shankaracharya writes, Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantrastasya Namani Yani Karmyapyekam Tasya Devasya Seva. So here also Devaki Putra. Ekam Shastram, Devaki Putra Geetam. Let there be only one scripture. What is that scripture? The song sung by Devaki Putra. That is Bhagavad Gita. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam. Because there are so many scriptures, so many different philosophies, people may get confused, right? That's why Adi Shankaracharya, he wanted to simplify everything. He said, let there be one scripture, Ekam Shastram, Bhagavad Gita. And let there be only one God, Eko Devo, only one God. Who is that God? Devaki Putra, Krishna. How beautiful it is. Repeated usage of Devaki Putra. In Sanskrit, when poets or acharyas, when they use same word more than once, it is called redundancy. It is said that the author who has written that, he is very poor at Sanskrit language. Due to lack of words, he repeated the word. But Devaki Putra, it's the name of the Lord and the mother. It can be used in every line. It can be used, just like how our Kulashekar Alvar used Krishna's name in every shloka, every line of the shloka, not just once, but 2 times. Krishno rakshatu no jagat trayaguru, Krishnam namadhvam sada, Krishnena kila shatravo vinihita, Krishnaya tasmai nama, Krishna deva samuttitam jagadidam, Krishnasya dasosmyaham, Krishne tishtati vishvametadakilam, Hey Krishna rakshasva mam.
So, a quick question. Yashoda also is the mata of Krishna, Devaki also mata. So when the poet are referring to Devaki mata, what is the difference of both the mata, Prabhuji? Like Devaki mata.
I'll explain. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Talk about that. Yeah. Okay. So Eko Devo, let there be one God, and that is the son of Devaki. Eko Mantra, Tasya Namani Yani. Eko Mantra, let there be one mantra. That is the mantra of Devaki Putra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then Karma Pyekam. Let there be only one karma, one activity. What is that activity? Tasya devasya seva. The service to the son of Devaki Putra. The son of Devaki. So here, first 2 lines, there is Devaki Putra. Second 2 lines, Tasya. The word Tasya refers to Krishna there. Or Tasya refers to Devaki Putra. So in every line, for everything, Adi Shankaracharya is using Devaki. Devaki Putra Geetam, Devaki Putra as Deva, Devaki Putra Mantra, Devaki Putra Seva. How beautiful. I think nobody else has used this kind of description to say that Krishna is the son of Devaki. This is a unique shloka written by Adi Shankaracharya to invoke the position of Devaki as the mother of Krishna. Very beautiful. Next, Vishnu Sahasranama also has this reference. Rishirnamnam sahasrasya vedhavyaso mahamunihi chando nushtup tatha devo bhagavan devaki sutaha. The Rishi of the 1,000 names is Vedavyasa, the great contemplative sage. The meter is Anushtup, and the deity is the blessed son of Devaki. Bhagavan Devaki Suta. Who is that Bhagavan? He is the son of Devaki. Suta means son. Devaki Suta, son of Devaki. Now there is another shloka in Vishnu Sahasranama that has the word devakī-nandano. Amrutam shudbhavo bhijam shaktir devakī-nandana trisama hridayam tasya shamtyardhe viniyujyate. Again, devakī-nandana. Shaktir devakī-nandana. The power is the name. That is the son of Devaki. Shaktir devakī-nandana. Another shloka from Vishnu Sahasranama. We have 3 shlokas from Vishnu Sahasranama that has the reference devakī-nandana. Atma yoni swayam jhato vaikanas samagayanaha devakī-nandana srashta kshitisha papanashanaha. He is his own source. He is the son of Devaki and created the whole cosmos. He is known as the king of the earth, as the son of Dasharatha. He destroys the sins of those who adore him, meditate on him, and remember and sing hymns of praise on him. Okay? So now we have seen so many different names of so many different references where this word devakī-nandana is used. Now comes the most important question, as Annapurna asked. Does devakī-nandana refer only to that Vasudeva Devaki? If that is so, what about Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj? They are the ones who raised, they are the one, in fact, Yashoda is the one who gave birth to, Krishna, considered as foster parents, who gave birth in the sense, who, Vasudeva, when he brought baby Krishna from Mathura to Mahavan. Mahavan is a little forest in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is one of the forests, and Mahavan is one of the 12 forests. So he brings baby Krishna to Mahavan, and from there, because that is where Yashoda actually gives birth to a baby girl. So when Vasudeva brings Krishna there to Mahavan, he puts Krishna there and takes the baby girl and goes away. So as soon as Yashoda, okay, we'll talk about that in a bit. So Devaki is the one who gave the birth to Krishna, but it is Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj who raised Krishna. They are the foster parents of Krishna. So in all these shlokas that we saw so far, when we say devakī-nandana, devakī-putra, devakī-suta, does that mean only to Devaki Vasudeva? No. It means it refers to both Devaki and Yashoda. Now where is this mentioned? There is a shloka in Brahmanda Purana.
And the way last time you told that Yashoda is also known as Devaki in the Vrindavan.
Yes.
Like the ladies in the village, they used to call her Devaki only.
No, so this is the shloka from Brahmanda Purana where it says, Devnamni Nanda Bharyayam Yashoda Devaki iti cha. So just like Vishnu has Sahasranama, Krishna has Sahasranama, Narasimha has Sahasranama, Parvati or Lalita has Sahasranama. So like that, Yashoda in Vrindavan may also have Sahasranama. But if not Sahasranama, but she definitely she would have multiple names, many names. Out of all those names, two names are very prominent: Yashoda and Devaki. Dev namni Nanda Bharyayam Yashoda Devaki iti cha. Iti means etc. Nanda Maharaj's wife is known by two names, Yashoda and Devaki. So the family members used to call her Devaki. And all the people in Brajamandal, in Vrindavan, they used to call her Yashoda. So that's why all the other shlokas that we have seen so far, where it is mentioned devakī-nandana, devakī-putra, devakī-suta, it refers to both Yashoda and Devaki. Okay? So now let's discuss about the Vatsalya Prema, the utmost love and affection shown by these two greatest mothers. On one side it is Devaki, other side it is Yashoda. Speaking about Devaki, who gave birth to Krishna, now will anybody be ready to, accept the Supreme Lord as their child, having known that the initial 6 or 7 children will be killed, and then the other child, and then when the Supreme Lord is actually born, he will be taken away immediately. Soon after birth, he will be taken away immediately, and then they will be in jail for many years. They may not even see their own child. Will anybody be ready to be in this situation? Will anybody be ready to accept Supreme Lord as their child, to go through this miserable condition? History proves that there was no one else other than Devaki. If your answer is yes, if it is Supreme Lord who is going to be born as my child, yes, I am willing to accept. I am willing to go through all these problems. But if that is so, why there was nobody else? So history proves that there was nobody else. There was nobody else who was ready to go through so many challenges and accept Bhagavan as their child. So that's why Devaki's position is very special. It's very special. She was ready to go through so many atrocities. Just because his brother Kamsa knew that the 8th child who is going to be born, he is going to kill him. He tortured her so much. He tortured both Devaki and Vasudeva. He captured them and put them in the prison. And even after Krishna was born, Kamsa tried to kill Krishna in many ways. And Krishna never came and saw the mother and father, Vasudeva and Devaki, in the prison house. So there was nobody who was ready to go through these challenges. I mean, was there a survey that was conducted? No, it's not like that, right? It doesn't work like that. But the point that Devaki was the only one who performed severe austerity. In her previous life, he performed severe austerity. Vrsni and Sutapa, the names in the previous life, the names of Vasudeva and Devaki in the previous life were Vrsni and Sutapa. Because of the severe austerity, and they made an explicit desire, they made an explicit prayer to Bhagavan that we want to have have a child like you, Bhagavan. And Vishnu said, there is nobody like me. You are asking a child like me, but there is nobody who can be like me. So instead, you can have me as your child. And then they were, they were very happy. And then in the next life, they gave birth to Krishna. So now, Krishna, after he was born and after he was taken to Vrindavan, he was raised there, and then finally he came back to Mathura, and first he killed Kamsa. After killing Kamsa only, then he came and met with Devaki and Vasudeva. So Krishna, along with Balarama, went to see Devaki and Vasudeva. Now here is a very beautiful thing that happened, and that explains the ultimate love and affection, the motherly love and affection of Devaki Devi. So Krishna was about 11 years old when he came to Mathura and killed Kamsa and then met with Devaki and Vasudeva. So when Krishna came there, Krishna and Balarama both came there, Krishna immediately transformed into a small baby, like a newborn baby. And looking at that, Balaram is astonished. Oh Krishna, what are you doing? Why did you transform into a small baby again? What are you trying to do? And Krishna, he is a Yogeshwara. This process of becoming smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest, shrinking or expanding. This is part of Ashtanga Yoga. Anima, Lagima, they say. Lagima is becoming shorter than the shortest. Anima is becoming bigger than the biggest. Like Hanuman in Lanka. He was growing taller and taller. Anima. That's Anima. And here what Krishna has done is Lagima. Becoming shorter. He is Yogeshwara. He is the master of all the yogas. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha, Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir Dhruvanitir Matir Mama. The last shloka in Bhagavad Gita, 18.78. Sanjaya, glorifying Bhagavad Gita, he tells that Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, he uses this name Yogeshwara for Krishna. Wherever there is Krishna, who is the mystic of all opulences, or who is the master of all yogas. Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha. And wherever there is Arjuna, who is a great archer, Dhanurdara. And his name is Partha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha. Wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, what happens? Tatra Shrir Vijaya Bhutir Dhruva Niti. 5 things. There will be 5 things. Shri, opulence. Vijaya, victory. Bhuti. Bhuti is opulence. Okay. Shri is name and fame. Bhuti is opulence. Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir Dhruva Niti. Niti means morality. Dhruva is extraordinary power. Dhruva is extraordinary power and Niti is morality. So wherever there is Krishna, who is the master of all yogas, and wherever there is Arjuna, who is a great archer, there will be name and fame, opulence, victory, and morality, extraordinary power. Okay?
Mm.
So Yogeshwara, he's Yogeshwara. He's a master of all yogas. So Krishna became shorter, like a small baby. And then he crawled towards Devaki in the prison house. And as soon as Devaki saw this little baby, Krishna, she immediately hugged Krishna to her chest, and then milk, and then she started producing milk. So generally, mothers produce milk only when a baby is born. Only at the time of the birth, the milk is produced. Cows also, the mother cow also, at the time of giving birth to a calf, that is when the cow produces milk. So here, when Krishna, the baby Krishna, crawled towards Devaki in the prison house, Devaki hugged him, and then she started producing milk. Now, producing milk is a symbol of motherly affection. And looking at all this, Balarama was astonished. And Balarama asks, after this whole thing happened, after Devaki and Vasudeva saw Krishna and they felt very happy, then when Krishna comes to Balarama, he again transforms into 11-year-old boy. Then Balarama asks Krishna, "What have you done actually? I'm so puzzled. You became shorter and then crawled towards Devaki. Why can't you just go like an 11-year-old boy? She would be very happy to see you as a grown-up boy, right?" Then here is a beautiful thing that Krishna said. Krishna said, "My mother Devaki, or our mother Devaki, she remembered me as a baby child, as a baby. And her memory was frozen. She did not remember anything that happened after that. Her memory was frozen, and in her mind, my image is that of a small baby, a newborn baby. So I wanted to give her that happiness. I wanted to give her that happiness of seeing a newborn baby. That's why I became shorter, Lagima." Krishna is a Yogeshwara. He used the process of Lagima, became shorter. He shrunk from 11-year-old boy to a newborn baby, and then went to Yashoda.
So nice, Prabhuji. Very, very nice. Now, how much Krishna understand each and everyone's feeling, and just so touching. Very, very nice, Prabhuji. Chala chala bagundi. Thank you very much.
And here is a reason why Krishna is known as devakī-nandano, right? One reason is, we have Shyamala joined. Hare Krishna, Shyamala.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, good. You are able to make it.
Lord Krishna's blessings on me.
Very good, very good. So you came when we started discussing about the very important topic. So you are right on time.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
So Krishna is known as Devakī-nandana because he gives joy to Devaki, Mother Devaki. It was mentioned in Bhagavatam that before Devaki delivered Krishna, when Krishna was in her womb, she used to radiate so much of glow. Every day the glow from her face or even from her whole body, lot of glow was coming, and that was increasing every day. So the Acharyas write saying that because Devaki was so happy to have Supreme Lord as her child, and Supreme Lord was in her womb, Now just imagine, except Shiva, you're all, except Shiva and me, you're all mothers here. You know the experience of carrying a child in your womb. Now just imagine carrying Supreme Lord as your child. How wonderful would that be? Just that mere thought itself would make you so happy, right? Now what to speak of Devaki's joy? She was so happy to have Supreme Lord as her child.
But Prabhuji, she doesn't know that this particular baby is Supreme Lord, right, Prabhuji?
Who doesn't know? She
No, she knows one of the babies, like eight children, it will be Supreme Lord. But when she was pregnant, whether she knows like this baby only is going to be Supreme Lord.
Yeah, Devaki knows.
Oh.
Yeah. Paramatma, he would reveal, right? So Devaki knows. So only, except Kamsa, everybody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I think last time, sometime back, you have told that Krishna did not enter womb. He does not take birth. He doesn't take the same process of birth that we do.
Yeah, he doesn't take, it's not a birth like how the birth happens in this world between normal human beings, right? But he was still present in the womb. He was present in the womb. Yeah, he was present in the womb, and then the delivery also, it's a mystic delivery, right? It would just he would just appear. He would just appear from the womb. He would just appear.
Prabhuji, I'm dropping off.
Transcendental people. Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So these transcendental people, they wouldn't go through labor pains and all those things. They would just appear. The child would just appear.
Prabhuji, I wish for all women it is like that, Prabhuji. So I wish.
Yeah, you wish for all women. Yeah. Yeah. So Krishna gave a lot of joy to Devaki when he was in the womb. Before even birth only, he gave a lot of joy to her. And then after he was born, even though he was taken to Vrindavan, and Devaki did not even see him for 11 years until when Krishna came back to Mathura, killed Kamsa, and came to Devaki. But still, the Paramatma, would reveal to her about all the leelas that Krishna performed in Vrindavan. Even though Krishna was not present in front of Devaki, but as a Paramatma, he would reveal all the leelas to Devaki, whatever he did in Vrindavan. All the naughty things as a butter thief, stealing butter from all the gopis' homes. Everything that Krishna did, killing so many demons, everything was revealed to Devaki. Real time relay of all the leelas. So as much as Yashoda was relishing Krishna Leela, as much as Yashoda was getting joy seeing Krishna every day, Krishna was giving the same amount of joy to Devaki, even though Devaki was not in front of him. That was a transcendental arrangement, Paramatma's arrangement. Just like, for example, now, when we are hearing Krishna Katha itself, we are feeling so happy, right? When you hear Damodar Leela, you feel as if the Leela is happening in front of you. You hear about Govardhana Leela. You feel Govardhana Leela is happening in front of you. 2 days ago when we discussed Sandra Payoda Shaubagam, right? What a beautiful word, Sandra Payoda Shaubagam. After that, the next day, whole day, I was just thinking about this one word only, Sandra Payoda Shaubagam. Krishna's beauty is described with this beautiful word, Sandra Payoda Shaubagam. So when we discussed that whole episode of how Vasudeva was carrying Krishna in the basket and started going to Vrindavan in the middle of the night, how the clouds and the thunder, all those things, the lightning, all those things happened. The description made us think that it was all happening in front of us for real, right? How many of you felt that way? I definitely felt it was happening in front of me.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So this is the power of Krishna Leela. This is the power of Krishna Katha. So devakī-nandano, that means Krishna was giving joy to Devaki even though he was not in front of him. And then finally when he came to Devaki after 11 years, he gave Paramananda. Because this time Yashoda, Devaki was able to see the baby Krishna form. So beautiful. That's why this name, and because of all the sacrifices that Devaki has done, she was not present, in front of Krishna when Krishna was growing and performing all the leelas. Because of all the sacrifices that she has done, and she had to lose, other children. She had to be in the prison, suffering all the atrocities performed by Kamsa, her own brother. Because of all these, things that she had to go through, it is her name that is used everywhere in all the shlokas. Even though Devaki refers to Yashoda, but
Yashoda also faced so many things, right, Prabhuji? Like from childhood, Krishna was in some problem or the other.
Yeah.
So and then finally she had to, when Akrura came, she had to let him go. And
Yeah.
afterwards he could never see. So that is also great sacrifice.
Yeah, she also did a lot of sacrifice. But see, when Krishna was in danger, when some demons were trying to kill him, it was an anxiety, right? Motherly anxiety that Yashoda was going through.
Yes.
But here, Devaki's situation was not only anxiety, but she herself was going through the suffering. One anxiety is, okay, what would happen to my child? What would Kamsa do to my child? That anxiety is there. On top of that, she herself was going through suffering. So it is much more than what Yashoda had gone through.
Yes. Plus, she never had a life. On the day of marriage, she was put in prison.
Yeah.
So she never, and then she saw so many children of her being killed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is really traumatic. Yeah.
And then soon after Krishna was born, he was taken away. At least Yashoda, she was able to see right from the birth. She was able to see until Krishna left Vrindavan.
Did Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj also perform some penance to have Krishna as their child?
Definitely, but that was not mentioned in Shastras. Only to glorify Devaki and Vasudeva's position. Definitely they must have also performed austerities. Otherwise, it's not possible to have Supreme Lord as a child. But considering all the suffering that Devaki and Vasudeva has gone through, still accepted Krishna as their child, their position as mother and father is more glorified than Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda.
Okay.
That's why there's
And
no mention of their austerities, but they must have performed.
in Venkateswara Puranam, there is one mention, right, Prabhuji? Bakula Devi is same as Yashoda Mata.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So Vakula Mata, there's a temple actually in Tirupati, not on the hill, but downstairs. I mean, in the lower Tirupati, not on the Tirumala, but Tirupati, the downhill. There is a temple, Vakula Mata temple. It's a beautiful temple. Last year when I went to Tirupati, I visited Vakula Mata temple also. It's beautiful.
I only saw in movie, Prabhuji. I've never got a chance to be there, but nice to know.
Yeah. So the point here, when Krishna transformed to a small baby and then went to Devaki, even though he was 11 years old, but he transformed into a small child and went to Devaki. That shows that Krishna would reciprocate to his devotees in whatever the form they worship him. Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 4.11, chapter 4, shloka number 11, Ye yata mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartamanu vartante manushya partha sarvashaha. Ye yata mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham. I reciprocate to my devotees in accordance with how they worship me. So here Devaki had an image of Krishna as a baby Krishna, as a newborn baby Krishna. That's why Krishna wanted to reciprocate to her in that image, in that form. Now the same Krishna, depending on how they worship by different people, he would reciprocate differently. For Mirabai, for Radharani and for Gopis, Krishna reciprocated to them as a lover, as a husband in Madhurya Bhava. And the same Krishna, when he appeared as Rama in Rama-avatara, for Dasharatha, he is the son. For Hanuman, he is the master. For Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, he is the brother. For Sita Devi, he is the husband. So like that, different people, how they worship him, he reciprocates accordingly. We also hear this famous story of Markandeya Muni, when he wanted to, he was curious to understand why everybody takes shelter of lotus feet of Krishna. Sorry. So Krishna was curious. One day Krishna was curious. Everybody wants to take shelter of my lotus feet. So what's so special about my lotus feet? Let me experience. And then Krishna puts his toenail, his toe into his mouth. Just like how little babies, they do thumb sucking. They put their thumb in their mouth. Similarly, Krishna put his toe in his mouth. So Markandeya Muni and Krishna did this while he was lying down on a leaf of banyan tree. So Markandeya Muni, when he saw this form of Krishna, Bala Mukunda form, so he meditated on this form, and Krishna appeared in Markandeya Muni's heart in this form only.
How come Prabhuji in a leaf? Actually, I was thinking when in cradle he did that. I've seen that dollar in many people, like go in gold, many people I have seen wearing that one, Prabhuji. like a leaf, and then in that Krishna is having a stone nail in his mouth.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's a form like he was in cradle. They are doing like that. Is it by okay? Is it by Markandeya Muni? Prabhuji?
Markandeya Muni. Yeah. So what happens is one day Markandeya Muni he was meditating in a forest, and one day he became curious. He became curious and he wanted to understand the material energy of the Lord. Okay, the Lord has both superior energy, spiritual energy, and material energy. Material energy is what we experience in the material world, right? So Markandeya Muni wanted to understand or experience a glimpse of Krishna's material energy. Then Krishna, what he did, it is mind-blowing what Krishna did at that time. Just to fulfill the desire of Markandeya Muni, Krishna created a big pralaya, a big ocean, and a tsunami in that ocean. So much of floods, so many waves and tides rising everywhere, and Markandeya Muni was alone in that ocean. Amidst all these big tides and waves, Markandeya Muni was alone. And then he was trying to save himself. He was trying to call out for help, and finally when he calls for Krishna appears in this form. Suddenly Markandeya Muni sees this form of the Lord sitting on a leaf of a banyan tree, and Krishna was putting toe in his mouth, and then the entire pralaya, everything comes to normal, and Markandeya Muni is back to forest in his meditative mode, and Krishna actually appears, gives darshan in his heart.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Actually, in Tamil Nadu, it's a very famous chain we have, like for children and all, we put dollar, right, Prabhuji? Even Akshara had one. So it's called Aalilai Krishna. Like Aalilai means, as you told, banyan leaf only. In that they'll put Krishna, and then many children usually have that locket kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know the story behind that. Thank you, Prabhuji.
And that's when Markandeya Muni wrote this song, Mukunda-Ashtakam. Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami. It's a beautiful song, actually.
Mukunda-Mālā, it is Bala Mukunda.
Mukunda-Mālā, Bala Mukunda Ashtakam. Yeah, that's a beautiful Bala Mukunda Ashtakam. So, what is the beginning line? It's a beautiful one. Karāravindena padāravindam mukāravinde viniveshayantam vatasya patrasya puteshayanam bālam mukundam manasa smarami.
Okay, Prabhuji. Actually, the temple in Srivilliputturu, right, Prabhuji, Goda Devi, there actually the temple, the Krishna name is Vatapatra Sai. So now, yeah, I think the same Krishna.
Yeah. Vatasya patrasya.
So Andal, she prayed to Vatapatra Sai, and then later she married Srirang Perumal, but Vatapatra Sai temple, that one.
Yes. Yeah, this is the one. This is the form. For those of you who have not seen this is a beautiful form.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, coming back to Why did we come here actually? Why did we?
Why Krishna gives, whatever we think, Krishna gives darshan in that form.
Yeah, whichever form we worship Krishna, in that form, Krishna reciprocates. So if somebody is worshipping Krishna as Paramatma, he would reciprocate in that form. If somebody is worshipping Krishna as Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he would reciprocate in that. For example, the other day Shyamala said she would worship Venugopala Swami in her hometown. So, if that is her mood and she continues to worship him in that form, Krishna will reciprocate in Venugopala Swami form. So, like that. Yeah. So we only discussed about Devaki. We haven't started discussing about Yashoda. I thought we would finish both the Devaki and Yashoda discussion in 45 minutes, but this nectar is so much. Yeah. So maybe Monday. Yeah, Monday we'll discuss about Yashoda. So before we wrap up, any quick comment, question, reflection?
Why, Prabhuji, only for Krishna's parents so much struggle they had to go, but Rama, like Kaushalya Devi and Dasharatha Maharaj, they didn't have to go through such things, right, Prabhuji?
Dasharatha went through, right? And Kausalya Devi also went through because
Greater separation.
yeah,
Separation.
seeing their own son Ramachandra, who was ready to be coronated as a prince, all of a sudden he was asked to go to forest. In fact, what Ramachandra has gone through is unlimited number of times more than what Krishna went through.
Yeah, as avatar, yeah, Ramachandra has gone through so much difficulties. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when son goes through so many problems, obviously, the mother and father also would feel that pain.
Yes.
Actually, Dasharatha and Kausalya, I would say, in my opinion, I would say they went through so much of pain than Devaki and Vasudeva.
Why, Prabhuji? Thanks.
Because of the same fact, that he was asked to, go to forest for no reason, right? For no reason, he was asked to go to forest where he was ready to be coronated, and he did not say a single thing.
Correct.
And thinking about him only, Dasharatha,
And here there is no villain involved. It's just within like same family itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
So here at least you can understand there are demons, evil-minded people who are trying to kill. But here, our own people.
Just the situation. It's like
Yeah.
As soon as Ramachandra got married, this happened, Prabhuji, like immediately.
Yeah. So immediately after marriage, actually. Yeah, immediately after marriage. Few years after marriage. Yeah. And Sitama also, she also went through so much.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, Rama Leela, Krishna, it is said that, see, every day we are discussing Krishna Katha, right? And we are relishing it so much. It is pleasing to our hearts so much. So I heard by somebody from ISKCON only who gives lectures on Krishna Katha every day for last 20 plus years. He's a monk. He's a brahmachari. He gives lectures on Krishna Katha every day. One day he told me, if you actually read Ramayana, if you start discussing about Rama, you would actually leave Krishna and join Rama's party. it is so heart melting.
Both are same now, Prabhuji. Krishna and Rama avatars are different, but Supreme God is one only, right?
Yes, Supreme God is only one. But when you start hearing Ramayana, you will actually think about only Rama as a person, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Actually, Prabhuji, like in movies also, if for
Yeah.
example there's one favorite hero, there are people who are fans only for one particular movie, like
Yes.
that of that hero. So only those thrills they'll have. So like that in Krishna avatar itself, there
Yeah.
are so many leelas, right? There are fans for one leela. For example, Govardhan leela, some people only meditate on that.
Yeah.
And then there used to be, I have heard in somewhere, there used to be like competition saying that no, only Govardhan leela is great. Somebody will say no, Damodar leela is great. Like parties for that, fan club for specific leelas. So
Yeah.
what to say about avatars? So
Yeah. So yeah, Ramayana is uh, what's the correct word to use? It's definitely nice, but nice is not enough to glorify Ramayana. It's heart melting. That's all I can say at this time. It's heart melting. Ramayana
yes,
is
so
heart melting.
really.
Krishna Leela is heart satisfying. Ramayana is heart melting.
When during my childhood, Prabhuji, the next block of my home was Hanuman temple. So every year for Ramayana, they'll come and tell Rama, like Harikatha, like Ramayana story. Every year we used to hear, and every year, though we know, we feel so like heart melting when Rama goes through the sufferings. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. So maybe one day we can start discussing Ramayana also.
Hopefully, Prabhuji.
So, just a small book, Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra only, we are taking so much of time. When are we going to finish Bhagavatam?
So many janmas we'll need, Prabhuji.
Actually, today afternoon only I was thinking like we means this is so much like second sloka itself we are we are glorifying so much in the second sloka. Then 53 slokas, how much time it did? Lord, please don't give any gap and don't make us to discontinue or something like that. I was praying like that in the afternoon.
And then Krishna heard your prayers and you are able to join.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is so nectarian. Krishna Katha is so pleasing to the heart. This is the only thing that gives us satisfaction at the end of the day. Yeah. As Kulashekar Alvar in Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, he said, Namami Narayana Gocharani. Namami Narayana Gocharani. Gocharani means the discussion. Gocharana means the charcha. The charcha of Narayana. I offer my obeisances to the Krishna Katha, the Narayana Katha. Namami Narayana Gocharani. Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada. Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam. Smarami Narayana Tattvam Avyayam. Let me remember the Tattvam, the nature, the qualities of the Lord. Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam. Let me chant the names of Narayana. So how beautiful. I mean, as we move forward, every shloka, is going to, the nectar is going to increase. With every shloka, the nectar is going to, you can see, right, from first shloka to second shloka.
Yes, Prabhuji. Already our hearts are very full. Like it's very, very, very much full. I don't can't imagine, Prabhuji, like what is going to happen.
Yeah, our hearts will burst.
Yes.
Our hearts will burst for Krishna. Yeah. Oh, Shiva, your daughter woke up or she was here and all this time? Hi.
Back, they just came back from park. Prabhu.
Oh, okay.
They go every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
I mean, yesterday I really missed.
Hare Krishna.
Yesterday I really missed. We didn't have this class yesterday, right?
Obviously.
We missed it.
Yeah.
So we had some guests, but there was no discussion of Krishna Katha. The guests who came, they are devotees only, and they are not recent new devotees. They are devotees who have been in Krishna in ISKCON for last 15 years, 10 to 15 years, but no single point of Krishna Katha there. We invited 3-4 people, and all they were talking about was, when are you going to India? How much was the flight ticket? You didn't try for less. You didn't try for other airlines. They were offering less ticket, less price. It was all this discussion. I was missing this call very badly yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, Mr. Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Whenever you message today's class will be cancelled, it's like I know we are going to miss something
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
Yeah. Today also I was not sure whether people will join or not, but Krishna arranged. Everybody joined. Good. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining. Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai.
Jai.
Shekhar Alvar ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Jai. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Uh,